Will somebody please deport me? Yeah, I need deported. Please deport me back home to my Father who art in heaven. Yeah, I wanna go. I wanna be deported. Handcuff me and send me away to the Father. 'Cause there's so much going on this earth. It gets to me sometimes, yeah. And in these times, I gotta remind myself of my beautiful qualities to help me keep on pressing, such as I am beautiful on the inside and out. I am unique. I am real and authentic. Yeah. I'm not like everybody else, 'cause I'm me, and that's alright. I am lovable, I am loving, and I am loved. Yeah, I am healthy, and I am wealthy. So until my Father called me home, I guess I can't be deported, but I'm gonna be imported right here, right now, and enjoy my day, and I hope you do too. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Hello, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Get up in here and like the video, girl. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yesterday, y'all blessed me so much for even just with your presence and with everything you guys did for me yesterday. I'm so appreciative. Thank y'all so much. But it's Friday. It is Friday. And yay, it's Educational Friday too. Oh, and by the way, we will be doing an earlier Educational Friday today because I gotta be somewhere else about 5:30. So Educational Friday is probably gonna start about 2:30, 2 to 2:30. So it's gonna be earlier. But only because I got something to do this evening. But other than that, you guys, come on in and get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. Yes, thank goodness it's Educational Friday, child. Before we get started with the show, I want to say I was listening to Tariq Nasheed's lives because y'all know I be listening to his playbacks on YouTube. And so in the live, this clear man called up and he told Tariq, he was like, listen, he was like, I be listening to your broadcast. He was like, and I think that what you're saying for the most part is right. He was like, the only thing that I would push back on is basically you focus solely on white supremacy. He was like, and while I agree that there is a level of white supremacy, he was like, you setting your people up for failure if you don't have them to notice that there's other people that are taking place or that are put in place to keep you down as well. He even went into into detail as to say that they are the minority already. So they know this. He says, right now we are the minority, which they've always been. It's just always been a mind trick. But at least they're coming to the idea that they are the minority. He says, and even in 2040, we're going to be even more of the minority. And then he then goes on to say, he's like, so in 2040, if you keep the focus solely on white supremacy, you'll miss the other groups or group who will actually be the ones in charge. Now, of course, Tariq had some pushback on that. And he says his pushback was simply because he felt like, no, because at the end of the day, global white supremacy will always be the thing in charge. And while that could be true, I disagree. I actually agree with the clear man. I'm not saying don't focus on white supremacy. We absolutely need to focus on that. But we can't be one track minded when it comes to this thing. Because the horrible truth is this. It's a lot of people outside and some even inside that are working together to keep us where we are. Okay. So let's really be clear about that. I think that if we only focus on the white supremacists, we're going to be stuck and we're going to regret it. And by the time we figure out what's really going on, it'll be too late. So I actually agree with the clear man on it. And I wanted to get on here and talk about that. So I don't know if y'all agree or not, but and again, I'm not saying don't focus on white supremacy because you should, but it's not just them. They aren't working alone. They've never worked alone. They've never, ever, ever, ever worked alone. They've always worked in community with others, some of even us. Okay. So, let's move on. Let's get into the show. So who we got on the show, girl? We talking about Tamar Braxton doubling down on the situation with Craig. Anthony Mackey did an interview and was speaking about how he's raising his boys to be men. He said because the male masculinity has been taken out of the community, and people on the neighborhood talk, all they heard was he said that's why he don't buy Jordans, and everybody took offense to the fact that he don't buy his sons Jordans. We so lost. Anyway, then we also got Lil Ronnie baby mama celebrates as it's coming up to her child's funeral. And they say she had a GoFundMe, but she's seen with stacks of money to the ear. We'll get into it. People hollering about you grieve differently. We'll get into it. Nene Leakes speaks about reality TV and how it's basically fake, and that's why people don't last. And she was absolutely right on that. And then we got the track star, the girl, the high school track star, has a lot of support around her. So we'll get right into it. Y'all do me a favor, get the likes up on the video if you can. Get the likes up, and we'll get right on into the show. So let's start with the Nene Leakes bit. So Nene Leakes did an interview with Carlos King. He's the girl's girl, I guess. I don't know. So Nene Leakes did this interview with Carlos King, and in said interview, he asked her about reality TV stars right now and how she felt about it. And basically, girl, what is going on? Let me close this window. So basically, what she was saying was true. Is the reason why these people aren't successful is because it's so inauthentic. Fake boyfriends, fake relationships, all this stuff. And I get that, you know what I'm saying? It was cute when we found out Kenya was doing it, but now everything is fake. Nothing is authentic. Literally nothing is authentic. And it's weird, in my opinion. Y'all get the likes up on the video. What is going on with my Instagram? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Get the likes up on the video. My Instagram is freaking out. Let me just close the window and start a new one because this is weird. Let me see. Because now my Instagram is being weird. Get the likes up on the video, guys. What the fuck? I'm sorry. What is going on? What is happening? Hold on. Let me put y'all on a commercial break. I don't know what happened just now, but give me a second and let me put y'all on a commercial break and I will come right back. Okay? I'll come right back. Give me a second.
Gotcha. Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the black, the nigga I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to say, they want the black. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the black, I can never be white, the white. Shake if your leg, wiggle lift your leg, bounce lift your leg, hustle lift your leg, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man, cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
All right, my bad. I don't know what's going on with Instagram, but I found it. I got it up. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, so let's get right into the situation with Nene. I'm going to share my screen. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, 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 please. Chocolate Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Did you get to see that Ice Diva Social Aid and Pleasure Club yet? No, did I? I felt like I may have. No, what is it about? Chocolate Bunny? Did you send it to my email? Did you send it to my email? I don't know what it's about. I'm gonna have to check it out on the email. Maybe I did. If you tell me what it's about, I'll be seeing so much stuff. If you tell me what it's about, I probably did see it. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Chocolate Bunny. All right, let's get into what Nene Leakes had to say about how inauthentic reality TV stars is and why they don't last. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please.
Social media has ruined it because some, not all, some of the reality stars play up to the camera.
They do.
Play up to their fans. Play up to the people, to the comments, and they now feel the need to they're
not being their authentic self.
You said it.
And that's one of the things that I said to myself season 1 when I started. I said to myself, if I don't be myself, this is not going to work. Because maybe my first couple of weeks of shooting, I didn't feel like I was being myself. And once I became myself, that was the best thing I could have done for me, because that's when the fans really loved me, just me being me. You really have to be your authentic self. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Everything is produced. You can't come in and have a fake boyfriend. You can't come and have a fake life. None of that works. If your life isn't going good, then show that, because there's always someone that can relate to that, you know?
What happened to
So Nene Leakes is absolutely right. And this is what takes the inauthenticity out of these reality TV shows. Even on Baddies, a lot of those fights are produced. You know what I mean? Like even on Baddies, a lot of the fights, a lot of the arguments and the beefs are produced. Do y'all recall when Anna Mac got into it with Dolly and then Tashiki jumped in, but Tashiki didn't know that her and Dolly had made that up and they were gonna beef? It's inauthentic. Even though the fight is real, a lot of the times, the whole thing, and that's what takes the fun out of reality TV. See, when reality TV was really first kicking off, it was so authentic. If you were broke and poor, if you were poor, like Nene was, she played into that. Girl, I don't have the money y'all have. I don't have it. When Kim and Sheree and them was running around being fabulous and da-da-da-da, Nene was like, girl, I don't have it like that. I mean, my husband do well, but not like y'all. So I'm going to play off my broke behind. And then when she was able to make money, you know what I mean? Then she obviously evolved. And this is the thing. People going to identify with it. And the same thing happened to me on YouTube. When I first started, when I used to be sitting in front of the green screen, girl, a lot of that was so like, I almost like was writing scripts when I used to come on here. I literally used to be almost writing scripts. Like I would have my iPad, and when I would watch the reality TV shows, I would write out like paragraphs of sentences. No cap. When I used to come on here and do my reality TV, and I would have that iPad and I would go line by line, word by word, bar by bar. And then it was hard. It wasn't even fun. And then one day, this is when I started gaining followers. One day I was like, you know what? I'm just about to come on here and be me. And however it's going to go, it's going to go. And I swear on everything that I love, once I dropped the script and just started getting on here and saying what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it, and whatever, and unapologetically, that's when people started gravitating toward me, because people can sense when you're inauthentic. So I agree with Nene on that, is the whole situation with this reality TV, because it's just not fun anymore, because it's all fake. The people are fake. The characters are fake. Everybody lying. Ain't nobody broke. Everybody got money. You know what I mean? And I think that was what was refreshing about Summer from Baddies. Summer came on here broke, poor, busted, you know what I'm saying, dirty, and she didn't care. And I think people gravitated towards Summer because everybody ain't like Natalie and them. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that, and I'm here for that. Shout out to Nene. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I want to do a quick little segue really quickly. So I had seen this post on Instagram talking about how New Orleans need to step their float game up because they say this float, I don't know what these people is from. They say our Mardi Gras need to step our float game up because of what these people doing. And let me tell y'all something. First of all, these floats are immaculate and are amazing. They just are. But I want to take this time out to talk to y'all about the difference between Black Mardi Gras and the clear Mardi Gras that everybody come to know and love. See, Black Mardi Gras is not about the floats. When y'all see those big old crazy floats, that's the clear people. To be completely honest, the only time we really look at the floats is during Zulu parade. And that's with black, well, it used to be with all black people with black inspired things on the float. But we don't put our emphasis in the floats because the emphasis is on the culture, the Zulu culture, the Indian culture. You know what I mean? The tramp culture, the baby doll culture, the second line culture. That's where the emphasis is for us. So we wouldn't necessarily do all this for the floats because right here, when you look at it, even though the people on the ground are in great costume and this looks super lit and I would love to go down there and see this wherever this is. I don't know if this is Brazil or whatever. It kind of give me New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year's teas. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful, no shade. But our culture is rooted on the ground. You know what I mean? It's not rooted on the looks of the floats and something like that. You know what I mean? So that's why that's in Brazil. They are black as well. Yes. So, but again, and I'm glad this is pointed out, Vivian, because listen, they try to group us in with the Caribbean. And this is another reason why we are different. We shout out to the black Brazilians, shout out to the black people in the Caribbean, all over the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them. But even though we have some similarities, just like all blacks do have some similarities, we have our own specific culture. And remember, all the way up until recently, and if you talk to somebody older, they don't call it Mardi Gras, they call it Carnival. True, authentic New Orleans people call Mardi Gras Carnival. Carnival, that's what it's called. If you from New Orleans, or you know somebody from New Orleans, or you talk to somebody who's older from New Orleans, all the way up until recently, it was Carnival to us, Mardi Gras to the clears and the people who come in to watch. Okay, but ultimately we have our specific culture, and I think that was what this was to point out. Well, that's what I wanted to point out with it. And again, this is beautiful, gorgeous. I would love to see it. And this is inside of a dome. Our stuffs are on the street, and we have power lines, girl. We barely got the Zulu parade. Somebody got clipped by the power line on the Zulu floor, girl. We won't be. New Orleans ain't built for this. New Orleans is not built for this. Okay, now maybe if they shut down the Superdome, maybe, I don't know. They say this is kids who making up these floats. I don't know, but nah, yeah. Yeah, that's not what we doing. We don't do that in New Orleans. That's a separate culture. Let me check this email for what you're talking about, Chocolate Bunny. Hold on, because I may have seen it. Are you talking about them clear people coming out of the second line? I did see it. Let me get that up here. Hold on. Let me get that up here. I did see it. You did send it to me, and I did see it. Because I remember saying, oh, hell no. But again, everything is for sale since we on the culture. Let's go over here. New Orleans culture, second line culture. Y'all know the clears are moving in. And they're moving into the second line culture. And to the black people who are allowing this, you are literally selling out our culture to these folks. Look. All off beat. all off beat. Yes, there they go. I did see this. Thank you for pointing this out. Let me say this. The problem with us and the reason why them people always been able to do us the way they've been doing us is because they understand our thirst and our lust for money. This is why I told you at the top of this video, it's not only the clears we need to work out, it's the tethers and some of us too. Okay? Some of us too. We are part of the reason why we are where we are. Okay? It's all about money. That's how they control us, through money. That's why you think they get celebrities and make them shut up. It's because they understand that we have this thirst and desire for fame and money. And that's how they use us. And I'm pretty sure these clear people, like the other second line that had the Asian and the clear person in there, I'm pretty sure these people gave them a pretty little penny. And that's why they allowed them the second line. And they are literally selling out our culture. That's literally what they're doing. It's sick. It's sad. I don't stand by this. I don't stand by the Zulu people having the clear people in there. I don't stand by that, because guess what? Can't no Negroes get on the Endymion parade. But again, it's some of us who sell us out. And it's sad and it's sick. So when they start coming about in 10, 20 years saying, we created the second line culture. I don't want every nigga to open your mouth. Shut up. Shut it up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Chocolate Bunny, because I did see that and I meant to talk about that. Thank you, since we on the topic. Trust me, I told you, it's going to be some of us that's going to have to get up out of here too. It's going to be some of us. That's why that's why we started talking about treason. Remember that? And what group was that? Ice Diva, Social Aid, and Pleasure Club. I've never heard of them. Child. Thank you, Chocolate Bunny. Let's move on. So now I want to move into sorry guys. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Now I want to move into we did Nene. Let's go get the little track star girl. Y'all, the track star girl got a lot of support. The people was rallying around her. I know y'all wanted the girl to get life in prison, but she said it was a mistake, and they got a lot of people rallying around this girl. Nah. Oh, let's get her up here. She was so overwhelmed with joy. Look at her.
Because nobody else wanted to hear my story except for people that know me.
Let me
and
back
people
up.
that know I was.
We stand with you. That's why we're here. We stand with you. We support you.
Thank y'all for supporting me. Because nobody else wanted to hear my story except for people that know me. And people that know I would never do anything like that. I would never harm anybody. I'm not a fighter. I'm not even confrontational. I wouldn't even do that on purpose. And I thank y'all for believing in me. And I love y'all.
I kind of feel bad for her. Not for what she did. She should be, whatever's supposed to happen, but she's still a child. So I don't know. Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. She's got a lot of people around her supporting her. And she the one who hit. I don't know. I'm talking like that because it ain't my child. If it was my child, I already told y'all. If it was my child, prison life. But I would be being biased. You know what I'm saying? They say she a tether, huh? Child, I don't know, y'all. Y'all hard on the girl. But hey, I ain't mad at you. Y'all hard on the girl. Hey, I respect how y'all feel. Let's get into Anthony Mackey, girl. Let's get into Anthony Mackey. You know what, KJ? It do give the girl was about to, and this is the thing, they were coming around the curb, so I don't understand. Like, it do give, she felt like she was about to lose, so let me bop, it do. It do give. Oh, she about to beat me. Bop, bop. I ain't gonna lie, little girl. That's what it gave. That's what it gave. That's what it gave. Shoot. Girl, people be real messed up, girl. Now let's move on. Let's get into Anthony Mackey, you guys. Anthony Mackey did an interview that has the people shook up. But you know, the people on the Shade Room in the Neighborhood Talk, they're not the brightest people anyways, if I can be completely honest. But neither here nor there. So Anthony Mackey does this interview and he talks about how Black masculinity has been taken away from the community. And it has. Let me be honest, I agree with him. Black masculinity has been taken away from the Black community. And it is now, I'm not saying that there are no Black masculine men, because obviously there are, but as a collective, what's being pushed is the masculine woman and the feminine man. Okay. If we got to be completely honest. Yeah. So I just agree with that. Okay. Now, so he's on here talking about how he raised his boys and how he's training them to be men. Open doors for women. He don't want them engulfed in social media. He said that basically, also he said that these kids are not going to be buying Jordans, all type of stuff like that. And the people in the comments on the Shade Room, which I don't have, I ain't going to pull them up, were like, Jordans? They didn't hear nothing else. Jordans? What that got to do with the kids? What Jordans got to do? Now he wrong for saying that about the Jordans. And I'm saying 2/3. Every time I see it, I just got to say to myself, 2/3. 2/3. 2/3 are far gone, so far gone that there's no saving. Okay. So, but this is the thing. What triggered a lot of people, in my opinion, was him talking about Black masculinity and being the man, being a man. I'm gonna let him talk, then I'm gonna give my commentary. How about that? I'm gonna let him say what he say, and then I'll give my commentary. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's see what Anthony Mackey has to say.
My boys humble. Like, my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids. And no, I don't give a, I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Mm-hmm. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. Mm-hmm. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open the door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night. This alarm is on. You text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window. That money means nothing. Right. You can have all the celebrity in the world, jump through the door. That celebrity means nothing. Yeah. So you got to have a little guard in there, you know? And so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
So that is what Anthony Mackey had to say. And I don't see where he said anything wrong. He's raising his boys to be young men, to respect women. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. He's raising them not to be engulfed in the social media stuff. He's raising them not to be dealing with the Jordans. And when he mentioned Jordans, I don't think it was specific to Jordans. It's just, we have a bad thing in our community. And I'm going to just say this. I got family. I got a cousin who did this, who does this for her son, and it's low key kind of weird to me when I see it. We have a bad habit in our community with idolizing material things, so much so to the event where we will have our children in tens of thousands of dollars worth of dresses for proms and spending thousands of dollars on shoes, putting worth and equity and everything into things. So when he said Jordans, it wasn't about specifically Jordans, but we did see the line outside of the people waiting to buy Jordans. What he's saying is, I don't want my boys engulfed in that. They need to understand that they are men. They need to understand that there are more important things in life. See, I'm able to read between the lines. Now, there's nothing wrong. If you want to treat your kids, that's fine. But in my opinion, from what I've seen as a collective, not specifically to anybody, what I've seen that a lot of these kids don't earn nothing. They're given everything, so much so they feel like they are entitled to everything. They don't earn nothing. No, none of these kids don't work for nothing. Everything is given to them and done for them. You are creating a monster as it pertains to when they become an adult. So I understand exactly what he is saying. Not only that, I appreciate a Black man raising productive stand-up Black men. Now, this left ideological, woke, feminist crap will make you think that what he's saying is wrong, because somebody in the shade room, the neighborhood talk comment said, oh, it's so we still want to be afraid of our parents. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. One person said, I hate that era of parents that want their kids to be afraid of them. Let me tell you something. The same people will turn around and say that we should be God-fearing people. You have to understand when it comes to a healthy fear, because there is healthy fears. There are healthy fears that are for your betterment. Black people have more healthy fears than anything. For instance, we're not going rock climbing in the mountains up high where the clear people get stuck and don't come back. That is a healthy fear. We don't want to go up there because guess what? We may not come back. We don't go kayaking in the middle of the ocean with just us and a GoPro. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's a healthy fear there. The healthy fear is, hey, you probably shouldn't do this, because if you do this, then this is going to be the outcome and this could literally hurt you. That is the healthy fear that your children should have in you. Not that they're afraid of you. People mix up fear with afraid. See, the fear comes in through the respect line in this situation. So for instance, I had a healthy fear of my mom, my mother, and my father. I knew what I could and could not do and say around them, because I understood that those degenerate things that if I did or said around them would get me popped. Now, some people say, well, we shouldn't whip our kids. Do what you want with your kids. But there should be a healthy fear of the oldest one, like he said. My oldest boy tell him, hey, bro, don't make dad mad. That is a healthy fear that your child should have, because listen, when you take away all the fear, that's why they're kicking y'all ass. Let me say that one more time. When you take away the healthy fear and all of the fear, that's why you scared of your child. That's why your child talk to you the way that they talk to you. That's why your child will kill you. And you know it. And you scared. You would never say it out loud, but you know it. You know it's one or two of them in that house that will literally kill you. And you know it. Hell, if you get them mad enough, they'll tell you that. You ain't got to, I'm not talking to nobody in specifics. I'm just saying I've seen it far too often and it should not happen. So when he says the oldest one lets the others know, don't make dad mad, it's not about you getting your ass whooped. And quiet as it's kept, some people need their ass whooped. Yeah. Some of these churn, hell, a lot of these churn need their ass whipped. And they never got their ass whipped, and that's why they like that. But y'all want to spare a ride and spoil the child, which the Bible literally tells you not to do. And you wonder why they want to whoop your ass when you take away their phone. You wonder why you scared to even tell them not to get on the phone or not to stay up late, because you know they'll whoop your ass. You get it? See, I've said this before. The biggest problem, millennials, Gen Z, was it Gen Z, Gen X? The biggest problem we have is we were so traumatized by some of the things that happened to us that instead of us trying to find a happy medium and input that into and instill that into how we raise our kids, we completely abandoned everything. And that's why we have the children of the corn that we have today. Shout out to Anthony Mackey for raising young boys who respect women, Black women. You say you want men to respect you. He's raising boys to say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and to take care of and protect a woman. What is the problem? What is the problem? I know what it is, because it's all emotional. You don't really want that. You just want to be able to get online and Twitter finger your ass up and go along with the masses, you fucking sheep. Black women be the first one holler, ain't no real Black men, they all unaliving us, da 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 da. Here come Anthony Mackey raising his boys to do the opposite, and you still got a problem. Shut the fuck up, please. Shut up. Just shut the entire fuck up. Just shut up. So anyway, I like what Anthony Mackey said. I think there needs to be more active Black fathers in the home. Yes, a son and a daughter needs a father. Yes. Let me say that one more time, because I don't want this to go over nobody's head. A boy and a girl needs their father for different reasons. A girl, if she sees an active, productive, protective, providing father, she tends to look for that with her next relationship. Same as if she see a father who beats on her mother, or she see a father who cheats on her mother. That's what she's going to go look for when she gets older in a man, because she's going to think that that's what a man is. So yes, a man, an active, great father should be in their daughter's life. Same with the boy, because even though some of us have to raise boys, at the end of the day, women, you can do as much as you can and you can work as hard as you can, but you are not a man, and you can't raise a boy to be a man. Can you raise him to be a productive citizen? Absolutely. And some of us have to do what we got to do, because sometimes the niggas ain't here. What we gonna do? So I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the reason why they need both parents, both boys and girls, is because there's certain things that a man can give a boy that we just can't. That's why we have estrogen and they have testosterone. That's why we have boobs and they don't. That's why we can breastfeed and they can't, because there's certain things we can give the boy that the daddy can't give him. Everything has to have a yin and a yang, okay? I get it. I'm Black. Sometimes we go through so much oppression and so much crap to where we tend to just embrace it. And then we overdo it and do it well. And then it turns from not recognizing when it's a problem to it's okay. That's why we preach single motherhood. That's why we preach not being, you know what I mean? Because we've learned, at first it was an issue, then we worked through it, we perfected it, and now we want to parade it and make it seem like it's great. It's not great. Being a single mother is not great. I was a single mother. Being a single mother, although it has great times, as a collective, that shit sucks, bro. I'm going to say it out loud. Being a single mother sometimes, that shit sucks. Money, babysitters, food, big time. Sometimes that shit sucks, bro. Don't get me wrong. Being a single mother can be great, but sometimes that shit sucks. Man, you can't do this because you got to do that. Especially if you got multiple kids. This one want to do this. I ain't got the money to do this for this one. If I want to go and do this with this one, who gonna watch these? I can't afford to bring all of them. Man, watch out. Y'all can sit up there and lie to yourselves. I was a single mother and I only had one. So shout out to the ones and shout out to the single mothers who raised multiple children. But I only had one. My heart goes out to y'all who got buku kids. And for me, buku is 3 or more. You feel what I'm saying? It can be rewarding. Raising children is a beautiful thing. But sometimes that shit sucks, bro. And we got to be able to say that and not feel bad for saying it. Sometimes it sucks. So, you know, I appreciate what Anthony Mackey said, and I love that for him. And I think that more men need to be doing this. In my opinion, I think more men need to adopt the attitude of the Anthony Mackeys of the world, because we need more black men, more stand-up, strong black men. We do. We definitely do. And shout out to the black women who raise strong and productive black men, because I have met many who are stand up, taking care of their families, their kids, and they come from single mothers. Shout out to those mothers. Shout out to all mothers who are mothering. Speaking of mothering, not like Lil Ronnie baby mama. Not those bitches. Not like the girl from Detroit who left her kids in the car while allegedly she went inside to gamble. Not you bald head hoes. Shout out to the real single mothers, okay, who are literally doing everything that they can and putting everything that they have into their kids. But let's get into the bad mothers, because we got to talk about it all, right? So Lil Ronnie baby mama, let's get her on here. Lil Ronnie baby mama, obviously she has lost her child, her baby daddy, and she was celebrating. Now they say she put up a GoFundMe for to bury the child. They say she put up a GoFundMe to bury the child. Let's normalize getting insurance even on our babies. Hell, when you have a baby, I haven't had one in years, but I remember Gerber Life. Hello, is this thing on? When I was younger, Gerber Life offered me a life insurance policy for my baby, and back then it was like $10 a month. I don't know what it is now. Do that. Put a 1 in the chat if they still offer the stuff like that when you have churn. I ain't had no churn in 22 years. So put a 1 in the chat if they still offer those type of things, because we got to normalize having life insurance for everybody. Babies, old folks, all this stuff. We got to normalize this. We have to. Okay? Because I know when I had my baby, I went to the mailbox and I got this envelope that said Gerber Life Insurance. And you paid $5 or $10 a month. And I think it was like $25,000, $30,000, which is enough to bury somebody even to this day. And you pay into it and boom, boom, boom. Now, I didn't get it because my grandmother was the type of grandmother who got insurance on all of her grandkids. To this day, she still got insurance on my daughter. So I didn't pay into it because my grandma told me I already got a policy on her. So I said, okay. But to be completely honest, I didn't have a policy on myself. We got to normalize getting life insurance. See, they make you get regular insurance, health insurance, and all that stuff. Girl, the insurance you really need is the life insurance. Did you know that you can borrow off your life insurance? Am I spilling too much tea? You know you could take money, borrow off your life insurance. They don't want to tell y'all that, though. It's like a thrift savings plan. But if you didn't know, now you know. Y'all need to get some life insurance, okay? On everybody. Old, sick, healthy, it don't matter. Okay? Now, she puts up this GoFundMe, as she always do. And she puts up this GoFundMe, and now she's out celebrating with money. As she always has, as it seemed like she seems to be not caring about what's going on. Now, miss me with the people grieve differently bullshit. Please, I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all are trying to normalize irrational behavior that the Black American community has never partaken in. Y'all are trying to normalize this ratchet bullshit because they got bad mothers like these hoes who don't deserve kids. To be completely honest, like I told y'all, it seemed to me like her and the Detroit mama didn't even want them damn children. That's just what it seems like to me. Ratchet, funky bitch. And the whole family is just as ratchet. Oh yeah, the entire family, the aunties, the uncles, and I got the video. We gonna talk about it. Let's get into this ratchet, bald head, funky hoe. Let's get into it. Y'all get the lights up.
Yeah. Yeah, security on deck. Yeah. Yeah, blog this hoe. Louis bag, yeah.
That poor baby never stood a chance. That poor baby never stood a chance. Not one chance was given for this baby. That baby, unfortunately, was born to the wrong parents. These hoes don't deserve babies, if you ask me. And y'all want to get mad when Charleston White say F the baby and F the mama and F Lil Ronnie. That's what we doing. So, and when we watch this, it's people grieve different. But when Charleston White get on here and say F the baby, y'all don't see that she's saying F the baby too. Y'all see, oh, she grieving though. Okay. She's grieving. Now, mind you, not only did she do this, she also said this. Get the likes up on the video.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucked up about it. I fucked up about how she left around this bitch, but I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with my baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. Come on, bitch. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything, nigga. Shout out to Petey. Fuck you talking about. The Three Stooges. Nigga, James Carroll, nigga, the tax man. This bitch ain't getting in school.
So you would rather be mad with Charleston White saying F the baby than the mama? But we grieving different. Of all Black history, I have never seen women, Black Americans, grieve like this when they lose a child, bitch. It's a child. One thing if it's your grandmother, hell, maybe even a parent, it's your child. But we more upset at Charleston White than her. This is how backwards we are as a community. We are more upset at Charleston White than her. Because she's grieving differently. Y'all crazy, bro. Oh, let me show you the rest of the fam. Oh, it gets worse. This shit run through the family, baby. Yes. I'm talking about all the way up through that, baby. Let's get the whole family on here. Aunties, cousins. This shit runs deep in the family.
All right, come on, let's do it. Up to it, down to it. You just because y'all gonna too. Throw up and shake back. Yeah. Long live Chucky. That part. Long live Chink. Free y'all. And free mother. Oh yes, and free my uncle. Period. Don't play with him. I crazy because free Christelle, free Yayo, and long live Chucky. Long live Chink. No, Chuck and Chink. I say Chink and Chuck because that's you said Chink and Chink. Chink and Chuck because that's alphabetical accurate. Alphabetically, that's accurate. Chink and Chuck. Yeah. But rest in peace to my niece. Long live my niece. Long live my brother. And her daddy. Cousin, that's my Mexican cousin right there. I love you and y'all. I don't know. Like, I think that y'all feel like people supposed to be sad and we already been sad. The day now, y'all gonna die. Hold on, let me talk. I think the saddest day was the day that my niece had to go to that car wash and experience that. But today, when they 2 minutes of being there, let me hold it. When they out them people, today it's a celebration because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand unless you're a mother and have been through some shit that you will never ever understand what my niece is going through. So all you judgmental just saying what y'all gotta say, and she this. Yeah, it's something.
Hold on, I got more. That's the auntie right there. Hold on. That's the auntie. That's the girl who lost her baby. That's her aunt. Hold on.
I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit,
no, I
bitch.
saw that one. Hold on.
Bitch, he give them and he take them. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucking.
Hold on. I got another one of the auntie. Oh, the auntie had a whole lot to say, honey. Yes, she did. Hold on. I think that's the one we just saw.
And them hoes all gonna go. Everybody.
Oh, this the baby mama. This the baby mama. This Lil Ronnie baby mama too. Look.
That was a paid hit on my motherfucking baby and my nigga. And them hoes all gonna go. Everybody gonna lay around this bitch. I promise you. And we ain't ducking no action. I promise you. I'm ready to go. And fuck CJ. Fuck a CJ casino. Fuck you talking about. Fuck all casinos, motherfucking matter of fact. Fuck every casino around this bitch. Fuck you talking about. And fuck the whole entire Okay, I can't say that. I was gonna say fuck Houston, but fuck some of you hoes in Houston. Not all y'all, but some of y'all. Half the Houston. Fuck you talking about. I don't give a fuck. I ain't ducking no action. Fuck you talking about. And I ain't letting no motherfucking body make it. I don't give a fuck who fuck with who. Fuck you talking about. Cause y'all hoes didn't lose a daughter and a motherfucking nigga. Fuck you talking about. I did. Y'all did it. That was a paid hit on my motherfucking baby and my nigga. And them hoes all gonna go.
Hold on.
Everybody.
I think it's another one I have. Is this the one I just saw? I think. Well, hold on. I think this one she goes more into debt.
What y'all gotta say, and she this. Yeah, it's something.
That's grandma.
I got this. Pink cards. Because today is a celebration because they count one, and we got one more to. Yeah, that boy P.C. and his. Yeah, P.C. and his. They'll be all right. People would, if you haven't been in her shoes, then you can't judge. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. If you have not been in Shamon's shoes,
I just want to say,
then you can't judge.
If you against us, if you with us, we love you real bad.
We love everybody.
Yes.
Pink cards.
And if you got a bottle, see a shot, take a shot. But if you against my niece and my nephew and my sister, fuck you.
Chicken chunk.
For real, let's go. Oh my God.
You ready? Let's shot for chicken chunk. 1, 2, and 3. Bam. Who the Mac? Off our page.
Let's go.
That part. Because girl, you shouldn't be doing it. Know what nobody going through, doing mad things. Is your kids?
Maybe she talked to somebody in the comments because she can't even
I'm
talk to
sorry.
us.
I'm sorry if it's not you. Do another shot. Hey, y'all need to for shot for us. Somebody come
y'all. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, so I just feel like, listen, let me say something, bro. I think the problem is y'all want something for people who don't want for them what they don't want for themselves. These bitches don't give a damn. Is the baby even in the ground yet? Or is the baby even in somebody who from Detroit? I mean, who from Dallas? Is the baby even in the ground yet? Like I will give some leeway to the doggone to the repass. Is the baby even in the ground yet? Somebody said no. And this what we doing. Y'all want people to care more about them than they care about themselves. I understand why people get frustrated with us, bro. Why we get frustrated. Because not only is this behavior happening, they will have people who are backing them and villainize me for saying that this shit right here is inappropriate and it seems like they don't give a damn about this child. They got people who will rally behind this shit and villainize me for stating the obvious. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't understand how y'all got so mad at Charleston, but okay with this. If they don't care about the baby, why should anybody else? I care about the baby, obviously. But if they drinking and partying and F y'all, tee up and making gang signs and having a good time, F y'all, I don't care about how they took my baby. I don't care that my baby gone. I ain't really fucked up about it. I ain't really fucked up that they took my baby. I'm just fucked up how they did it. What? I'm going to say this slow for the people in the bike so you can understand what this lady said. This is the mother of this child. I ain't fucked up about my baby dead. I'm fucked up about how they did it. Pause. Let's dissect this statement. You not fucked up about the fact that your baby is dead? It doesn't bother you that your baby is no longer living? But I'm supposed to be mad at Charleston White. Okay. Miss me with that. Miss me with it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. 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 Y'all can have this bullshit. Y'all can have this. I don't want no parts of it. These raggedy bitches, like I said, the girl in Detroit, some of these girls be glad these children ain't no longer their responsibility because they don't want to have the responsibility. That's what my opinion. My mama lost 2 children back to back, 2002, 2003, 2006. You can't come. My mama's still 20. What we in 2025? She ain't the same since before then in 2025. Miss me, man. Miss me. My mama lost her kids in 2003 and 2006. In 2025, my mama is not the same woman she was prior to losing her kids. In 2025, she's not the same person. And if she watching this, she know I'm not lying. In 2025, even though she has learned to grieve, cope differently, and understand, she is still not the same person. But these bitches 24 hours later, popping bottles, talking about, I ain't fucked up that my baby gone. I just fucked up about how they did it. Y'all hoes could have that. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. If Charleston White said F the baby, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't say F the baby, but I understand the frustrations because not only is the behavior happening, there's a whole community of Negroes rallying behind these bitches. But two-thirds. Okay? Two-thirds. So it is what it is. This is disgusting. It's sick. It's not indicative of the way Black American women grieve. Hell, I don't know no Black people all across the diaspora, if it even exists. I ain't never seen no Black person grieve like this. I just never seen it. Even in New Orleans, and don't come with that, oh, y'all do second line. Baby, we are not finding out about our children dying and then 24 hours later turning up at a party. We don't do that, baby. And the second line is a spiritual thing, baby. It is spiritual. And even during the second line, a lot of the times the people are still crying, still sad. Let me show you. Even during the second line, that I don't have it on this. Did I upload it here? I don't think I uploaded it to my my business page. No, I didn't upload it to my business page. But I was going to show you my nephew's funeral and how they did the second line for him. Let me tell you something. Even during the second line, people are still grieving and sad. It's just a spiritual thing. Okay. So miss me with that. Oh, people grieve different. You bitches don't deserve children. You hoes are breeders and you're only here to pass life through. That's it. And I'm not about to be mad at somebody else who don't give a damn about a child when the people who the child belongs to don't give a damn about the child. And I don't even think Charleston White don't care about the child, because his original commentary was he felt sorry for the child and he felt sorry for the boy, because he even said Lil Ronnie ain't even no thug type of dude. But I think after so much of fighting for my people, and my people continue to push back, I can understand why some people are just losing and be like, man, fuck that. And he's showing the hypocrisy, because we're a walking ball of hypocrisy in the Black community. So I don't know. That's how I see it. I'm not mad at Lil Charleston. Until when y'all get mad at that what we just saw, then I'll be mad at Charleston. But if we're not gonna address the behavior, I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say about Charleston and what he said. Moving on. Now, let's get into this Tamar situation. This Tamar situation, we already talked about it yesterday. She went to this live podcast with T.S. Madison and Craig. Craig is the gay guy. T.S. is the T.S., obviously. And in this situation, she got into the audience. I can play a little bit of it, but she got into the audience, of course, doing Tamar, being extra and over the top. It was annoying, but so is Tamar. And let me say this. Tamar doesn't have an identity. Tamar must have been watching too much TV growing up. You know, her and her sisters grew up in the church. And I believe that at some point, maybe they lost touch, or maybe Tamar didn't get an opportunity to be a young girl in the streets, or, go to school and have a normal life. In my opinion, Tamar seems like she create personalities. Hold on. Tamar seems like she create personalities. That's what she gives to me. Tamar is not, I don't even know if Tamar knows who Tamar is. She uses Black gay men like purses. She emulates them, imitates them in her talk, her walk, her attitude, everything. I bet if somebody tried to peel back the layers, or have Tamar peel back the layers of who is Tamar, she wouldn't even know where to start. Let's get into a little bit of the confrontation yesterday, or not yesterday, but that we talked about yesterday between her and Craig. Y'all get the likes up on the video.
The differences of the economic dating world.
I want to address this. Is she still married to the clear guy? I hope not, because I did see him walking out of the JW Marriott Monday, Lundy Graw. Hold on. I hope not. I hope she's not still with him, because I did see him walking out of the JW Marriott with a Black girl. Sure did. Monday, Lundy Graw. If you think so, if you think I'm lying, check it out. And it reminded me of when I seen when, remember Tommy had said that he was over there paying in points. I said, I hope he's not paying in 10 more points. Did see him walking out the JW Marriott off Canal Street, Camp Street on the front end. Lundy Graw. Yeah. And he was walking hand in hand with a Black girl. Nice little cute little dark skin. Now she like brown skin, slender. So I hope they not together. Tamar, because if you still messing with him on the low, girl, he was just in New Orleans with another Black girl walking out, and they wasn't checking out. They was walking out to go to the festivities, walking out of the JW Marriott Lundy Graw. And if you think I'm lying, check his credit card receipts or his points, because they say he loved paying in points. The JW Marriott, Camp Street. On the front end is right by the Fogo de Chao. Let me give you I want you to get exact place. It's the JW Marriott on Canal Street. It's right. They got a Fogo de Chao right on the front side. But if you go through the side door, you're going to pass the Fogo de Chao and you're going to go right into the hotel. They got a bar when you come in from the Canal Street entryway, and then it leads you right where the elevators are, the bathrooms. You come around, front desk, concierge, boom, boom, boom. Now, if you come in off of Camp Street, If you come in off of Camp Street, I don't know the numbers on the address, but if you come in off of Camp Street, you come in, you make the right, you got to pass the first block because that's a one-way going that way. But I want to say it's St. Charles, not St. Charles. I can't remember the name of the street, but you go up one block, come back, and then you come back on the back side. You go in where the bellmen are there to take your bags. And when you walk in, they got the glass doors. Beautiful hotel, love it. Stay there all the time. But when you walk in, there's the seating area. There's the concierge, obviously. There, yeah. That's where I seen him at, walking out off of Camp Street, not Canal Street. He came out off of Camp Street with the girl. So Tamar, I don't know if y'all still together. Even if y'all saying online y'all not together, if you still, it's come around to let. Thank you, Darrell. Come around to let. Listen, Tamar, if y'all hunching on the low, girl, he was just at the JW Marriott, London Gras, with another black girl. And if you think I'm lying, hold on. I just want to give a little bit more context to this. Hold on. Really quickly. I want to get a little confirmation. Hold on. Stay right there. Y'all can hear the phone? Y'all can hear the phone? Babe, do me a favor. I'm on live. Just confirm or deny. Remember we was coming out the hotel during Mardi Gras, and I told you I had seen that clear man walking out with that girl, and I said that's Tamar fiance.
Yeah. So you said somebody was playing with his point.
Okay. That's all I need to know. I'm just trying to clarify. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling the people that I seen him down at the JW Marriott. Okay, got it. Thank you. Love you. Bye. I mean, again, I don't know if she's still with him. That ain't my place. But girl, your clear man was out there for Mardi Gras with that lady. And if he tell you that's a lie, I just gave you all the receipts. JW Marriott, downtown Canal Street, sit right off of Camp.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Okay, now back to where we was going. I'm sorry, I just wanted to put them receipts out there because I didn't want to say nothing, you know what I mean, and not have the receipts to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I was able to do that for Tamar if you're on here or if it get back to you. Okay, yeah. Let's move on. So and the girl was cute too. She was a cute girl. She looked younger than you, Tamar. She did. She looked like she was in her 20s. She looked like she was in her 20s. And his head shaped funny, and he had that Saints hat on. But the girl was cute, dude. All right, let's get back to what Tamar was saying to Craig, because this wasn't about that. Craig, this is Tamar and Craig's interaction.
This is what we do. You want to criticize me and make it seem like I'm being shady and nasty, and when that is not the case. Come on, Kurt. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will pose this question to you, Plain, because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell me, sister, you like it. Now you do like it.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what we do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters have it. Not too much.
Let me say this. First and foremost, it is not my intention
to try to tear you down in front of these people?
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted me. That's okay.
Did I?
You did.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Craig.
It should be in front of all these people.
Okay, I'm going to let you finish, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
You sure you got your out?
Don't give me girl. If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm going to cross the line.
Sister.
And what I said,
Now, sister,
no, you're treading in the water of disrespect. I'm trying not to go there with you. I'm trying not to go there with you. And so what I was going to say, sister, let him get it out. This is a part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram, but if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. I'm not. Wait, let him finish. Part of the problem is you don't like constructive criticism. See, now it's girl. Now if I cut you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. You can't even listen constructively. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay. Well, this is what I'm doing. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. This is what we're going to do. We will talk about this afterwards, but no, we don't need to talk about it afterwards. No, we do. No, we don't. Because I tried to give her an opportunity. You know why? Because what I think.
All right. So that was the Tamar situation with Craig. I told y'all how I felt about it yesterday. And just for a quick recap, I felt like she was being extremely disrespectful. I think that her calling him girl when he kept saying, don't give me girl, don't call me girl, and bitch, and your titties out and all that stuff. It was so performative and so weird. But that's what Tamar do. She's performative and weird. Okay, what I'm saying? But I thought this was disrespectful. I also thought Craig got what he deserved when she said, I'm an Emmy nominated one, because he practiced a lot of elitism when he was over there dragging for Miss Nella. So it's like what goes around comes around. Moving forward. So then Tamar doubles down on this situation, even though people are saying, Tamar, girl, you doing too much. Tamar went on another podcast. What's this podcast? The Morning Hustle. She went on the Morning Hustle and doubled down. Now, this is her caption. She says, so here's the thing. Not all gay men want to be called girl or bitch. I'm just learning this. I talk like this every day. That doesn't mean it's okay. Shout out to @Craig the Writer's Stewart for calling me, for allowing me to grace to understand that. I appreciate the lesson. Now look at James Wright Chanel. We all say girl @Craig the Writer, and we all knew what she meant. She calls me girl, and I call her girl. So tired of the one-sided saints. We all know her heart is beautiful. Well, James, was her heart beautiful when she let Krishan bop you in your motherfucking mouth and knock your teeth out? You patty pie eating bastard. Shut up, Craig. Because you know what? I mean, not Craig, James. James, you know what James remind me of? James remind me of the black people who allow the clear people to use the N-word and then get mad at the other black people who don't like that. James, just because you go back and forth with the girl thing with Tamar, don't mean every gay man wants to go back and forth with Tamar calling him a girl. That's your relationship with that man. Oh, I'm sorry, with Tamar. Because you do that with her, that doesn't mean that every other gay man wants to be in that type of dialogue with that Muppet. You patty pie eating bitch. Shut up. And I'm not even a gay man, and I even think that that's problematic. Shut your snaggletooth, Patty pie eating ass up. Shut up, James Wright Chanel. Go make another patty pie commercial. They're not selling no more. That's what you could do. Stay out of it. Because where was them antennas and the friend and the good person in her when she let Rockhead helicopter on your mouth? Where was the good person when she allowed Rockhead to helicopter on your teats? Duck, duck, goose. Shut your ugly ass up. Before I go get Rockhead again. Shit. Now let's get into what Tamar had to say.
Fourth this weekend with Craig Stewart.
I didn't mean it.
You didn't. Do you feel like you went a little too far by calling him a bitch? Because some people are.
No, and let me tell you why. We were at a gay event, and I was with my gay friends, and that's how we talk.
Tamar. Yeah.
That is problematic. We are at a gay event, and I'm with my gay friends, and that's how we talk. So if a white person is at a black event with his black friends, do he get a pass to say what he want to say and say, oh, but that's how we talk? The logic here. But again, Tamar doesn't have her own identity. Tamar adapts. She's like a chameleon. She just adapts wherever she goes. Whatever room she's in, if she in a gospel room, she's gonna be hollering about the saints. If she's in a gangster room, she's gonna act gangster. If she want to be hood, when she was around Krishan, she was acting like she was from the hood. All types of stuff. She doesn't have her own identity. She doesn't. She literally doesn't. So that's why she can say, well, I'm with the gays, with my gay, so that's how we talk. What? Lakeisha Kelly says, you're very performative and loud yourself, Voodoo. Performative, of course, when I'm doing reality TV and sometimes when I'm on live, but I have my own personality. I do. I'm me. I don't copy nobody else. I'm me. I don't adapt in different rooms to be somebody else. I have an identity. So yeah, I can be performative and yes, I can be loud. I'm an entertainer, which is why you're here, but I'm still me. I'm not acting like somebody I'm not. That's the difference. That's the difference. You thought you ate, huh, Lakeisha? You starving, fat. You thought you ate. I have a personality. Tamar doesn't. You get it? Let's move on. Let's get back into what Tamar said.
Okay. But he seemed to get a little upset that you
He
called
shouldn't
him.
have gotten upset.
Yeah.
I think that everybody was inebriated.
Okay.
Because we were having a blast and we came to a show to be gay. Gay. Girl.
Did she say we got up here to be gay? So she's just trying on gay like a costume? Is she trying, like, you know how like the Clear Girls and Natalie Nunn be trying on Black Girl? Is that what we doing? We just putting on gay like a costume. Oh, we in this environment, let's be gay. This is extremely problematic. And for her to write the caption of talking about she's learning in her time and thank you for allowing me to grace, but you go back on the podcast and double down is really weird to me.
So this is not settled.
I'm trying to figure. No, we're cool. He's actually coming to tonight, and we're going to go to dinner. First of all, I didn't ask for the mic. I actually declined the mic, and it was kind of pushed on me, right? And I'm just thinking I'm having a gay conversation with a gay man, and so I didn't know
a gay conversation.
What's the name of the show? Fag Talk.
That's the name of the show for real?
The name of the show is Fag Talk. So how you mad at me because I called you girl?
I'm a Black American. Let's say I'm talking to another Black American. I could be like, man, this nigga crazy. Man, my nigga tripping. Man, that's my nigga. My nigga, my nerves. Da, 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 da. So does that mean that a person outside of my culture can come in and use the word because they're in the vicinity and in conversation with me using the word? Isn't the show called Fag Talk? I mean, the thing. It's cool if it's invited. But he literally said, don't call me girl. He literally, it's one thing, and I get it, because yeah, you got a show called that could be misleading to some people. But he literally said on many occasions, don't call me girl. The line was drawn. And she kept going. It's almost like if we had a black event and we all using the N-word and a clear person used the N-word and we say, hey, bro, don't do that. Like Gretchen. And they can insist on doing it because of the entitlement. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. And again, I don't agree with them calling us fish. Y'all know I hate that word. I think that we need to stand down on that word and make them know that we're not okay with that word neither. I didn't hear him call her a fish, but ultimately, yeah, this is not okay. But this is she sounds stupid and ignorant to me.
Well, bitch.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
It wasn't like bitch. It was more like bitch. Like,
yeah.
That's really, not being derogatory.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
that's the lingo. You know what I mean? And I'm a really big supporter and a part of the LGBTQ community.
Mhm.
And I just didn't feel like it was not fitting.
Yeah.
To say that.
But this is because he criticized you. Do you feel like you
I
take
don't care about
criticism
that.
well?
You know, this is entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, the internet loves to say that Tamar's problematic and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When I was just being gay.
You got a little back and forth this weekend with Craig.
This Evelyn sitting there not saying nothing for me. It's Evelyn, the mama. Miss Evelyn sitting there just letting it go. Maybe Miss Evelyn tired. Maybe Miss Evelyn is tired. That's what it is. I just found this to be completely ignorant. I just think this is extremely ignorant of Tamar, and it doesn't make it any better. If anything, she should have said, we were drinking. In retrospect, when I look back at it, you know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't have said this, or I probably shouldn't have did that. And I can see why, but that's all she had to do. But Tamar is going to say one thing on the caption and then say a completely another thing on the doggone video. And it's just giving like, Craig, you better than me. I wouldn't be sitting down with no damn Tamar. It wouldn't be nothing for me and Tamar to talk about. And I'm not even a fan of Craig. But me and Craig, you better than me. We wouldn't even be talking to this bitch. And Miss Evelyn just sitting there, just like, I think Miss Evelyn just threw her hands up. I think Miss Evelyn just was like, girl, look, whatever. Go Danny, I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Morning, Vu. Pray for Southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, and Bama for tomorrow. We're under the gun for the very strong tornadoes. Oh, really? I don't remember tornadoes ever being a threat here in Louisiana, just Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. What? I didn't hear about that. Go Danny. I will definitely, because my family is in Southeast Louisiana, and plus I care about all my people in the South, period. But yeah, you're right. That has never been a threat. Tornadoes have never been a threat. But again, we already talked about, how they're manipulating the weather. But I will keep everybody in y'all prayers. And I'll keep my eyes and ears to the streets about this, though. I'll definitely do that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Go Danny. Radiant Sunshine, thank you for the super chat. Why didn't you take the picture? Take the pictures. I don't know, child. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Sin, thank you for the super chat. Tell it, Vu. Your personality is why we're here. Happy belated, wishing you much success. You deserve it. Thank you so much. And that's the thing. When you entertain, in some form of some of the stuff I do, unless I'm doing Educational Friday, for the most part, I'm really on here entertaining. So yeah, I can be loud. Yeah, I can have a big personality. But I think the difference is it's my personality, though. I'm not around here trying to figure out who and what I am, and I'm this one way today, and then tomorrow I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be that. That's what my problem comes in with Tamar. It's not even the fact that she's loud. I don't care about her being loud. It's the fact that she's ignorant. in an innocent way and in a guilty way. She's an extremely ignorant person. I think that's where the biggest problem comes from me with Tamar. How ignorant she is, you know? That's what it is. Thank you for the super chat. Vivi Hustle, thank you for the super chat. Lakeisha, set your bald head. Now leave Lakeisha alone. I don't take no offense to what Lakeisha said. I don't. That's why I just wanted to highlight it, because, you know, Lakeisha thought she ate, but she's actually in the starving line, you know. But still, I don't take no offense. That's her opinion. I don't take no offense to that child. But y'all get the likes up on the video, y'all. I have to get off only because I gotta come right back on and do an earlier Educational Friday. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here, but I absolutely have to come back and do an early Educational Friday. What time is it? Is it 12:42? I can come back at about 2:30 for Educational Friday, because I gotta be off at least by 4 to get up here and go do what I got to do in the city. So shout out to everybody in the building. Thank y'all so much for coming out. If you haven't already liked the video, get it in the algorithm. And I will see y'all for Morning Joce. I will see y'all Monday. But I will be able to be Jocing with the camera on for the most part, unless I'm just tired and I don't feel like getting up and doing nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I might not get on camera. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I will be more accessible to you guys for Morning Joe starting Monday. And then Saturday, I'll definitely be going live, and probably Sunday too. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you, Lady Season. She says, happy belated. Love you loud and proud. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Lady Season. Y'all, I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna Joce y'all out, and I'll see y'all later on for Educational Friday. I'll try to get some content for the dollhouse if I can. If I can't, my apologies, but I'm kind of like working with a lot right now. Love y'all down to the ground. I'll see y'all later. Shout out Educational Friday crew. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy, drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.